must not bypass the prefect. I am willing to give half of my shares in gift to the prefect to help facilitate this. Ma Ji appeared generous, but he knew very well that selling 20,000 gene of grain would be an astronomical sum. Even if he took only half, it would still be a huge profit. It also showed his foresight and walking.
Corporal Deacon
It also
St.
showed
John.
his foresight and broad vision. Lincoln thought for a moment and smiled. Let's not rush. Let's wait and see. Maybe there will be other opportunities.
Hold up. You want one alive?
Kind of. Stood up to leave. He guessed Lin Yun's thoughts. Knowing that Lin Yun was somewhat reluctant, he didn't want Xiu Wang leaving.
Deacon, come in.
Once
Hey,
Xiu
I
Wang
was just
got
heading out to
involved,
find you a nude.
with his strong personality and
Great.
status,
Okay, there's
he
a
was
specific
definitely
one that I
capable.
need, alright?
At that point,
Oh, wait, hold on
might
for a second. A
only give him
specific
fairly
newt?
leftovers, and the main benefit
South
was
of here,
getting
just
Xiu
off
Wang.
Rim Drive, is an old resort cabin. It's now home to an entire
For now,
colony of
he
infected
had no
kids.
better plan.
News.
After sending one
Okay.
Okay, so radio me when you get there. Sarah out.
with no one around, the old village chief finally stopped
Colony
for
of newts. Oh my god, this I gotta see.
Today feels like a dream. I can't believe
Say, John, report.
a story.
Hey, Captain. I'm on a run for Lieutenant Whitaker, so I'm kind of busy at the moment.
Understood.
Report to me when you're finished. We're ready to test Weaver's weapon. Hurry up.
The old village chief.
Shit. Oh, so much for Sarah beating Weaver to the finish line.
All right, let's get to the main point. Later, we should gather the villagers.
Sarah, I'm here.
Alright, you're looking for a young female wearing a red shirt. One of those kids' shirts that says, like, Teensy Tabby or something.
I'm surprised the Colonel hasn't burned this place out yet.
I told Matt the site was hands off. I've been running blood tests on several of the youngest ones for months. I need them for the serum.
Who says we stop?
Okay, how am I supposed to get the one that you want without killing the rest?
Look, I don't know, just do what you have to do, okay? I need the female wearing the red shirt.
Even if the crops grow, they won't survive and will be frozen to death. Lillian smiled mysteriously but didn't explain. Just follow my instructions carefully.
What am I supposed to do?
The old village chief looked at him in surprise, then finally decided and said, "All right, I will go arrange everything." Lillian nodded and said, "By the way, prepare the
Oh, damn it, I wasn't supposed to kill it.
The old
What am I supposed to do?
and turned to leave. Although Lin Yun was not a farmer in his previous life, he didn't know much about planting. Having lived 2 lives, planting 2
Tranquilize?
crops
How am I supposed to tranquilize?
If it really got cold and frozen, he could simply cover the crops with a large greenhouse. As long as there was enough sunlight and water, the environment inside the greenhouse would be perfect for growing crops. Even if the growth cycle was a bit slower.
I don't got no tranquilizer.
Moreover, Lin Yun knew that crops with longer growth cycles not only guaranteed higher yields, but also better quality. He could package this batch of grain and sell it at a high price. Just thinking about it made Lin Yun very excited. But the only challenge now was what material could replace plastic sheet. On Earth, agricultural greenhouses are mostly made of plastic, which can maintain temperature and humidity. In this feudal society, plastic couldn't be made at all. Although Lin Yun roughly understood how plastic works, making it was nearly impossible. So, he needed to find a material that could replace plastic for building greenhouses. After thinking for a while, he suddenly remembered glass. It's well known that plastic is made from various compounds, mainly derived from petroleum and synthetic resins. Let's set aside how difficult it is to make things. Just with oil, Lin Yun can't get in. Maybe digging underground could find some oil, but he doesn't have the tools for exploration or digging. Making glass, however, is simple. He just needs to find fine sand at the beach, melt it in a furnace, and it will turn into glass. Glass works better than plastic because it can keep temperature and humidity steady, and it's harder to break intentionally. The only problem is that glass is very fragile and easy to shatter. Still, this is the best idea Lin Yin can think of right now. If they really try to use it, it will be a big project that needs everyone in the village to help. Suddenly, Una burst into the study, startling Lin Yin. "Hey, what are you doing?" Whenever Lin Yin sees Una, he feels nervous and shaky. She quickly pulls him up from his chair, worriedly saying, "Husband, you need to go see Sister Wiyue and Sister Wan Qing are arguing. Lin Yun's forehead darkened with frustration. He already knew why the two women were fighting last time. He struggles free from Una's grip and sits back down, saying, "Why should I go see? Do you think I can fix their fight? Of course you should care. What if they start fighting physically?" Una looks confused and a bit annoyed by Lin Yun's attitude. "If they fight, let them. As long as they don't hurt me, I'm fine," Lin Yun replied. He knows that the conflict between Wu Yue and Wan Qing is because of him. If he shows up now, he won't help. He might make things worse. Stupid man. Your two sisters are arguing over you. You don't care? Once you get what you want, you don't cherish it, Una said sarcastically. Lin Yun rolled
Gotcha,
his
you little
eyes.
shit!
What do you
Jesus!
mean I don't cherish? Fine. Tell me. Who should I go with? Una was speechless, staring with her beautiful eyes, unsure what to say. Lin Yun sneered. Wu Yue and Wan Qing are both my wives. If I help one, I'll offend the other. Besides, the one who unties the knot could be the one child. Let them have some space and solve it themselves. He poured himself a cup of tea, took a sip, and then suddenly snatched the cup and splashed the tea on his face. Startled, Lin Yun asked, "What are you doing? Stop giving me these signals. No matter how successful you are outside, if your own backyard catches fire, how long can you last?" Although Una doesn't understand all the big principles, she knows the basics. Lin Yun stood up, wiped the water off his body, and said irritably, "Little girl, we should big beans. Crack open the chance." Girl, are you scolding me now? Don't worry. I promise that within half an hour, those two will be back to normal. Una raised an eyebrow and asked, "Are you sure?" "Of course. When have I ever lied to you?" Lin Yun knew these two women quite well. If their quarrel was because of jealousy and it got out of hand, he definitely wouldn't tolerate it. But he also knew they understood the situation. Their arguing was just a way to make him show up. He wouldn't fall into that trap. Una nodded, seeming to believe him for now. She sat down in the chair Lin Yun had just used, casually opened a drawer, and saw the palace medical book inside. Her eyes lit up, and she reached out to take the book. Unaware, Lin Yun finished drying himself and saw her flipping through the palace medical book. He was startled and quickly tried to grab it. Una was quick and skillful, easily avoiding him and hiding the book in her arms. She grinned mischievously and said, "Husband, are you finally caught? You used to act so proud, pretending you were busy with work and studying in the study. Turns out, you were reading this kind of book." Lin Yun looked embarrassed and said, "Give it back. This book was a gift from Manager Ma last time. I was just curious, so I took a quick look." "Just curious? Really just curious?" Una's tone rose with a mischievous smile. She looked him up and down. "Yes, really." Lin Yun scratched his head awkwardly. Suddenly, he remembered his thought this morning and said seriously, "What's wrong with me studying? Is it a crime to want to earn more silver?" "Earning silver? What does that have to do with it?" Seeing that he successfully diverted her attention, Lin Yun quickly pressed on. "It's a big deal. I want to develop a pill that can boost a man's vitality. Anyone who takes it, even if they're old, will become strong and unstoppable, like a hero." Una sat nearby, watching Lin Yun's eyes light up and his gestures become lively whenever he mentioned this. He chuckled secretly and said, "Oh, so you're researching this to benefit the people? Well, I was wrong about you." Lin Yun looked at her sarcastic expression and cleared his throat, saying, "Whether you believe it or not, what I said is the truth." Give me back the book. He knew he couldn't just snatch it from Una openly, so he could only ask for it politely. "No way." Una grinned proudly and directly tucked the palace medical book into her arms. Lin Yun could only stare helplessly. "Hee hee, if my husband wants something, he can find it on me." Since they had been intimate, Una's personality gradually changed. However, she wasn't so bold with everyone. She was just teasing Lin Yun on purpose. Lin Yun's mouth twitched and said,
Come on, help me!
"This one is yours. Thank you, husband."
Corporal St. John.
Una stood up and laughed. She wanted to take the book home to study it carefully. Although she didn't say it, she was actually worried about Lin Yun's health. She took the book because she wanted to learn the recipes inside to help him recover. Watching her graceful back, Lin Yun could only let out a deep
Are we ready? Colonel, sir. Yes,
He
sir.
remembered something and said, "Oh, wait a moment." Luna turned back and asked, "What? Do you want me to help you out of trouble? What am I thinking? I need to go to the city tomorrow. Come with me." Luna's eyes lit up and said, "Go to the city? Great. I've been bored for a long time." She thought that after their close relationship, Lin Yun was willing to take her along for anything. But in fact, Lin Yun was taking her for convenience. He was going to the city to check the market and see how the perfume was selling. Although he handed over the
I've got more
sales
Molotovs,
manager,
ammo
he
in
still
my
needed to know
saddlebags.
what was happening.
Good,
He
good.
also wanted to
Shit's
find
gonna come in
funds,
handy.
because making glass greenhouses required proper preparation.
Ooh, what do we
Local
got?
sand wouldn't do. They needed fine sand to make glass. After an elect, Lin Yun deliberately waited in the study for about half an hour before walking confidently.
What am I
toward the
doing?
main hall. At this moment, in the main hall, Lin Wuyue was sitting and embroidering. The pattern was two mandarin ducks.
Okay, I gotta kill the horde.
Vivid and lifelike, as if they were real. Seeing that Yuan Qing was not there, Lin Yun pushed the door open and entered with a big smile, saying, "Madam is very still."
Tell me your plan
The
again?
last pair of ducks were
Like I
embroidered.
said, find a way to slow them down. The sons of bitches like to clump up, climb all over each other. If I can find a narrow space between trucks, buildings, whatever, it'll take them a while to get through. And once I get some space between me and them,
You'll blow them the hell up.
you got it. Rinse, repeat. A few times. No more horde.
Why are you only
That's your
here?
plan.
I'm busy with
Oh,
important.
that's my plan.
Guess what? How
Good
much
luck, St.
brains
John.
do you have right now? Lin Yun deliberately
Luck's
tried
got
to
nothing to do with it.
Lin Wuyue understood and didn't dare to be too bold. She softened her expression and said, "How much?" "Exactly 210,000 G." Lin Wuyue took a deep breath and said, "So much?" Then she added gloomily, "Was it 10,000 G taken by the envoy?" "Yes, he took 10,000 G, but your husband still hit 19,000 G, including the 2,000 G they left behind.
All
It
right.
adds up to exactly 210,000 G."
I see you.
Then Wuyue
Let me know if you need my help.
So much grain. How long will it
Copy
last?
that.
Even 500 people in Jobei village couldn't finish it in 10 years. You said we're going to keep it all. We'll only keep a small part and sell the rest. That way, the three of you will have enough money to buy back your freedom. What do you think? Are you happy? Lydia teased. "I'm happy. My husband works hard for this family, and I can't do much to help. I just want to protect his health as much as I can. But I'm afraid some people don't want that." Lin Wuyue said sarcastically, clearly criticizing others indirectly. Unbeknownst to her, Yuan Qing had not left. She had been in the kitchen and just came out now. Hearing Lin Wuyue,
Ruby, Spectrum makes it simple. With the most reliable fiber-powered internet for just $40 a month. Set up your internet in under 10 minutes. Just
she had been in the kitchen and just came out now. Hearing Lin Wuyue's words, she was impatient. She had just argued with Lin Wuyue and knew that her interference that day was out of concern for Lin Yunhao, not jealousy. So, Yuan Qing had planned to soften her tone, but her point
Right
was
over here!
carrying chicken soup. She said, "Wuyue, why do you have to mock me in front of your husband? Don't you know I care about you too? Then you're in the shop, and quickly let go of me."
You know, I just don't think you boys are trying hard enough!
St. John, move!
You're not gonna tell me?
There are some things I'm not. Even if I admit the second time, so what? Maybe there's a broken bone. Standing helplessly in the middle. You watching sneered? Said, "Yes. The main wife is the wife, and I and Luna are just concubines. Naturally, you are above us. But your husband isn't just yours. He's ours too. Why are you so overbearing? Do whatever you want. Then you will. Give up. You want she. But this is not the time to serve simmer chicken. What do you want?
How's it looking, Captain?
Looks like you got about a quarter of them. Keep it up!
I'm trying.
Looked at it.
St. John. Looks like you're down to about half. Keep going. I'm on it. Works. Beaver's Molotov works. I can see the flames from here.
Come on! Fucking stop stopping!
Dead. More to come. Ready for this? Light him up. I can see him from here. Hurry, how am I doing? We're almost there, Corporal. Maybe a quarter to go. Hey, you want one of these?
Why can't you tell good from bad? Something just doesn't stop. Don't you understand the facts? Husband is probably worried about him. Things different, but for his health. He was to work hard. Clearly hurt Lincoln's words. He just didn't want to embarrass himself in front of him. Lincoln walked to the table, saw a bit of trouble in his face. So confident. What is the thing for himself? Lincoln spent all day so.
Come on, you sons of bitches!
This bowl of chicken soup was good. Not satisfying. Drink. You want but I definitely know how to cook. Picked up the bowl, sip of the remaining. But after
Hurry,
swallowing
quick!
half of it,
Please just tell me that's all of them.
something changed. She spat the soup
I can't
out.
believe it.
She looked
You did
so
it.
embarrassed.
You wiped out an entire horde.
How?
Yeah, no problem.
So salty.
No
She
problem.
muttered to herself, recalling how Lin Yun had just forced himself to drink the soup, making her feel ashamed. Lin Wu
Sarah,
Yun
are you there?
Now you
Lieutenant
should
Whitaker, this is
understand
Corporal
your
St.
place,
John, reporting
Watch
in.
The
Come
husband
back.
once said that the three of us have different
Oh,
roles,
where the hell
so
are
we
you?
shouldn't cross boundaries.
Captain, I just tried to check in with
and I
Lieutenant
accept
Whitaker, and she's
I will
not
never
answering.
make things difficult
Couldn't
for
wait to
you,
tell her the good news.
But in life,
Yeah, she'll be thrilled.
face it.
I bet.
Don't make things
You'll
hard
see her
for
soon
her.
enough.
You
Don't
watch
wait,
him cover
Lieutenant
her
Weaver.
mouth.
I want to tell him the news in
She
person.
was eager to run out immediately to drink
Okay,
water.
you earned that. Copy
But
that.
Lin Wu
St. John out.
She was not an unreasonable woman. She just lost her way after falling in love. After hearing Lin Wu Yu's words, she finally realized she was wrong. Yi Wanqing lowered her head and said, Sister Wu Yue, I'm sorry. It was all my fault before. I didn't give you respect, and I made things difficult for you. Lin Wu Yue smiled bitterly and said, It's okay, as long as we clear things up. The husband has never interfered in our matters because he wants to give us time to handle things on our own. We shouldn't let him be caught in the middle. At this moment, Lin Wu Yue showed her broad-mindedness and grace to the fullest. Although Yi Wanqing was unhappy inside, she understood that in life, she was truly not as good as Lin Wu Yue. Her only advantage was being a good helper to her husband at work. In other areas, she really couldn't compare to Lin Wu Yue. First, she didn't know how to take care of people. Second, her heart wasn't delicate enough to carefully look after Lin Yun's daily life. She couldn't even make a bowl of chicken soup, so how dare she? Meanwhile, Lin Yun was feeling quite annoyed. Walking in the village, he cursed as he went. Ugh, did I just offend the salt cellar? Who did I provoke? Such bad luck. As he spoke, he arrived at a brand new house near the village entrance. This house was second in size only to Lin Yun's own residence.
Hotels.com is where you go to choose from hundreds of thousands of hotels and their reviews on your site. It's exactly what it sounds like. Unlike chicken which are not predictable.
Only to Lin Yun's own residence. It was the home of Zheng Yoli and a group of soldiers in private army. Lin Yun wanted to foster a sense of collective discipline among them. So he used a military camp model for them, making them wear uniform training clothes and sleep, go about daily life together. At this moment, inside the large courtyard, Zheng Yoli was shirtless, with two arms resting on a long stick across his shoulders. Opposite him, dozens of soldiers were doing push-ups, lying on the ground. This was a training method Lin Yun personally taught Zheng Yoli.
We did it.
But Zheng Yoli
You
had
did it.
expanded on it to punish the soldiers. 1, 2, 1, 2. Zheng Yoli shouted, 1, and the soldiers had to support themselves with their hands and bend down. When he shouted, 2. They could straighten their arms. This set of movements looks simple, but doing only these 2 actions for a long time is very exhausting. The trainees become very tired, and their arms and joints begin to ache. The soldiers complain constantly, looking worried and tired. Some even cry in frustration when they see Lincoln approaching.
That's
They
the last
seem
of
to
it.
see a savior and
Be
eagerly
careful.
wait for him to speak. However, Lincoln doesn't seem to want to interfere. Instead, he leans on a nearby tree and watches with interest. After about an hour, the soldiers are completely exhausted, sweating heavily. Finally, under Zheng Yoli's command, they get a break.
Ma'am, Colonel's
Zheng
orders.
Yoli turns around,
Matt, you can't do
picks
this.
up a couple of food placed nearby, and sees Lin
St.
Yun
John.
smiling. He shivers in half.